To reduce the cost of marketing, focus on behaviour. I sit on the board of Foodbank WA, a business responsible for 85% of Western Australia's food relief. The awareness of the Foodbank brand is sky high amongst both potential beneficiaries and potential contributors. Most people in Western Australia know the Foodbank brand. The understanding of what Foodbank does, why it does it, and how it contributes, however, is very low indeed. Increasing the awareness of Foodbank will do little to help the business achieve its objectives of eliminating hunger by 2030. On another subject altogether, studies in Denmark and the United States found that painting a fly in the bowl of urinals in public toilets reduces the splash by more than 50%. Not only were the men involved never made aware of what they were being asked to do, they were not even aware of why the fly was in the bowl of the urinals, or even consciously aware that the fly was there. Nonetheless, they behaved in the required manner, and the objective was achieved. I sit on the board of several businesses where the board pack each month includes a report on social media engagement, addressing issues like likes, comments and shares. This is despite the fact that I have never seen any evidence that there is a relationship or correlation between so-called engagement and purchase behaviour. I often engage with social media posts, especially quotes, without ever noticing who posted them and what brand they might be promoting. The fact is, engagement does not necessarily deliver sales. On another subject, studies in Europe have found that painting green footsteps on the ground leading up to rubbish bins can radically increase the use of such rubbish bins. Whilst consumers clearly notice the footsteps, they don't engage with them. Indeed, they don't necessarily know what they are there for. They certainly don't know what they're being asked to do and why. Nonetheless, the behaviour of consumers changes as required, without active engagement and indeed without a cognitive process ever occurring. These examples highlight the fact that the concepts like awareness and engagement are used by advertising, public relations and various other marketing people as metrics of success without just cause. While awareness and engagement can be part of the purchase process or customer journey, they are not necessarily so. And in most cases, it makes a lot more sense to focus on behaviour ahead of awareness and engagement. What is more, focusing on behaviour ahead of awareness and engagement can significantly reduce marketing costs. Cost-effective marketing begins with two questions. What behavioural outcomes do I need to achieve my financial objectives? And two, what is the best or least expensive pathway to achieving those outcomes? This in turn involves three things: a great product, with great being defined by the consumer on the basis of its capacity to meet their expectations. Secondly, understanding the customer journey and targeting those points along the journey where behaviour can be most readily and cost-effectively influenced. And thirdly, identifying the most cost-effective means of influencing behaviour at those key points in the customer journey. The insights? Well, firstly, understand your customer's journey and the key points at which that journey might be influenced. Secondly, work with your customer to co-create a product that they consider great and therefore that they want to buy. And thirdly, Focus on the behaviours that will deliver the outcomes you need ahead of awareness and engagement. Some questions to ponder. Well, firstly, how much might you save by focusing on the critical points along the customer journey? Secondly, how do you engage the customer to ensure you have a great product, one they want to buy and refer? And thirdly, how much have you wasted over the years targeting awareness without understanding and engagement without purchase? To find out more, visit www.djohncarlsonesq.com. That's www.djohncarlsonesq.com, or email me, johnc@djohncarlsonesq.com. That's johnc@djohncarlsonesq.com. I'm John Carlson. Thanks for listening.